standing here at the Journal Center train station in beautiful Northwest Albuquerque to tell you about an exciting new program called Albuquerque B-Cycle. Now, we all know that biking is a healthy and environmentally friendly way to travel. This program, which is already in cities like Denver and San Antonio, is making it happen in the Duke City.
The city of Albuquerque has more than 400 miles of bike paths. Currently, the new program has acquired 2,500 new bikes to serve people who either don't have access to a vehicle or would like the ease of being able to rent a bike from one of the many kiosks that will be installed around the city.
Albuquerque residents and tourists can take advantage of strategically placed kiosks throughout the city at places like UNM, Sandia Peak Tramway, and New Mexico Rail Runner stations like this one.
Albuquerque bikes and helmets will now be available to both residents and visitors. Any adult with a major credit card can check out a bike to pedal to their next destination. A smartphone app and an interactive map allows one to locate the nearest kiosk. It displays the number of bikes available and the number of free docking spaces in real time. Bikers can check out a bike from any bike station located throughout the city for up to 24 hours and drop it off at any other station. There is also an option of weekly or monthly passes.
Now let's talk about the competition. There are two medium-sized companies here in Albuquerque who hold most of the market share for bike rentals. They are Roots Bicycle Rentals and Tours and the Bikesmith.
Roots Bicycle Rentals and Tours has a wide selection of bicycles including road bikes, mountain bikes, hybrids, 3-speed city cruisers, 2-person tandems, children's bikes, and trailers. They offer half, full day, weekly, and monthly rentals. Roots Bicycle Rentals is open daily. They deliver, they have competitive pricing, and rentals include a helmet, U-lock, bottle cage, quick patch kit, and a customized road map. However, they have limited, complicated hours that vary by season and only one location on Mountain Road Northwest. The Bikesmith provides rentals of recreational and commuter, road, junior road, mountain, and performance mountain bikes. Their one location is near Old Town with easy access to Paseo del Bosque Trail. Rentals include a helmet, rear rack, seat bag, bottle cage, lock and cable, pump, tire levers, patch kit, extra tubes, and a map of Albuquerque bike routes. They are not open daily, do not offer partial day rentals, are not as competitively priced, have limited hours of operation, and only have one location.
Albuquerque ranks 40th in the nation for active cities and 3rd fittest city according to Men's Health magazine. This means that social attitudes towards health, fitness, and environmental friendliness will work in our favor.
Albuquerque is considered a bike-friendly city. This is evidenced by things like bike racks on all city buses, bike safety courses offered through City Parks and Recreation, and initiatives like ABQ The Plan. ABQ The Plan is Mayor Berry's proposal to add extensive bike paths in a 50-mile loop around the city to promote health and outdoor recreation in the community. This would definitely help Albuquerque B-Cycle through the automatic increased awareness that will result from inevitable news coverage of more accessible bike paths around Albuquerque. Advocacy groups like Bike ABQ will also help with their ongoing push for the enactment of bike-friendly traffic laws. Economically, we all know that many consumers have less disposable income than they used to. With an unemployment rate in New Mexico of 7.8%, consumers are more cost-conscious than ever. Biking conserves resources, is non-polluting, and is less expensive to maintain than a car. More use of bikes will relieve traffic, avoid parking expense, combine exercise and commuting, and tourists can get around without worrying about taxis and bus transfers. Also, bike riding promotes health, which potentially leads to reduced medical expense. New technologies abound. Among them are the ability to reserve bikes from a mobile app, sharing and mapping one's ride through social media, and the GPS tracking of bikes. A swipe-a-card checkout system will enable members to check out a bike in one location and return it to another. Interactive touchscreen kiosks and solar-powered kiosks for light and lock mechanisms are technologies Albuquerque B-Cycle plans on implementing once our cash flow supports them. Now, as far as strengths, Albuquerque B-Cycle is differentiated from the competition. There's nothing like Albuquerque B-Cycle available in the city where an individual may rent a bike from one station and return it to another. Bikes are accessible. They're there when you need them and gone when you don't. Albuquerque B-Cycle takes care of all maintenance and upkeep. It's good for the environment, and advertising or promotion will be fairly easy since bike stations will be placed in highly visible and frequently trafficked areas of the city. Weaknesses would be possible liability in the case of an accident. The bikes can be costly and require frequent maintenance. And the city of Albuquerque is fairly spread out. Metro areas are not as highly concentrated as cities like San Antonio and Denver, where similar bike services exist and have been quite successful. Opportunities would be the ability to expand into new geographic segments, consumer demand for alternative forms of transportation being on the rise due to an increase in awareness of health and environmental concerns, there being an existing business model that we can pattern after, and the rising prices of gas and parking making the option of renting a bike more attractive. What are our threats? The entry of new competitors, slowdown in market growth, loss of sales due to people buying versus renting, and a shift in client needs and trends away from the industry. That might occur.
Regardless of what the challenges may be, Albuquerque B-Cycle is committed to providing a safe, fun, and memorable experience for our community.